Want to hear my most embarrassing story? All right. So this was years ago. This was like when my oldest was still in diapers. So there was this gentleman from out of town that I was speaking to, and I had like a huge crush. We were spending a lot of time texting back and forth, and I just really had like this. So yeah, I had a huge crush on him, and he had let me know that he was coming in to town because his family lived around here, and he lived out of state. So I got so excited. He let me know that he was bringing his daughter, and she was like, I want to say like 7 or 8 at the time. So we decided we'd meet up. So he came over, and it was during Peter's nap time. So Peter was napping, and we went to go sit out on my back patio, and I was able to hear Peter from there because his bedroom window was like right next to the patio. So as I go to sit down in the chair, I was wearing jeans. My belt loop got stuck on the chair, and I heard a rip because when my belt loop, so when my belt loop got stuck, I didn't feel it in time to like get it off the chair, and I just felt and heard a rip. But it didn't seem like he heard it, so I just sat down really fast. Like, I knew my pants were ripped, but I was like, I'm just gonna stay sitting, and I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm just gonna hope that I don't, so yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna hope that I don't have to get up at all, and I'm just gonna stay sitting the whole time. Well then, like, his daughter asked to use the bathroom. She was playing, like, in the backyard with my dog while we were, talking, and so I had to stand up, and that's when I had to, like, look at him. So yeah, I had to look at him and be like, I hurt my pants. And he's like, I thought I heard something. And I'm like, yeah. So I had to stand up to like take her into the house to use the bathroom. And it was like completely ripped. Like he saw one whole cheek. That's how much it ripped. So then like, as if it couldn't get disastrous enough, he sees the whole cheek and I just act like normal. Like I kept my back to his daughter, of course. Like I stayed behind his daughter so like she didn't see. But like I showed her the bathroom. I got changed real quick, checked on Peter, and her and I both went back outside. No, again, as if it couldn't get disastrous enough. So like I said, as if it couldn't get bad enough, her and I go back outside and she's playing with my dog. And it was actually my ex's dog, like it was a big Rottweiler mix. And she asked if she could walk him, like put him on the leash and walk him around the backyard. And I didn't think anything of it. And I said, yeah, sure, go ahead, honey. Well then, this jerk of a dog, so yeah, she, grabs the leash for the dog and she's walking around the backyard and everything's fine at first. But then all of a sudden the dog saw something and he just took off and she's still holding on to the leash and she didn't let go. So he like took her for a little ride and she just slid across the lawn, like across the front lawn and across the street. Like she did not let go at no. So yeah, needless to say, him and I never ended up being anything more than friends. But yeah, that's my most embarrassing story. What's yours? It has to be like, I can't imagine that it's much worse than mine, but yeah, that's my most embarrassing story. By the way, I'm using the Glam Up. So I did the Dusty Rose in my like crease, and now I'm going in with the Enfuego. But you want to hear something funny about it. So him and I like stayed friends, and we talked for a while. And like I said, he lived out of state, so it's not like anything was going to come of it. Like I'm not moving, he's not moving, and plus now Matthew and I have been together for like 11 years. Like me and Matthew, nothing's ever happening. Like we're stuck together. You know what I mean? So when his new wife messaged me, I thought it was kind of odd, but I was like, whatever. And I said hi to her. She was messaging me to basically be like, stay away from my man. And she accused him and I of like cheating. But honey, I've been with the same man for 11 years now. And you and your husband live like 3 states from me. Like you have nothing to worry about. But she was like dead set. Like she had it in her head. Like, I don't know if he was messing with, like, I haven't even talked to him now in probably like besides saying hi real quick, 11 years. Yeah, so needless to say, I ended up blocking her just because, and him, because I just didn't want the drama. But now thinking about it, like, I kind of feel bad. Like, obviously, he must have done something to make her feel like, that she had to do what she did and reach out to me like that. But, like, honey, I knew him from talking to him, but that was it. Like, I knew him from texting him back and forth. But again, he lived out of state, so it's like, how well can you really know someone from doing that? Like, he could have been a serial killer for all I know. Because you can tell anybody anything you want when you're just texting them, especially when they live states away from you. Yeah, so I ended up blocking both of them. I don't need that drama in my life. I'm like an old married woman at this point. Yeah, so that's my most embarrassing story anyway. Let me know yours. I don't get embarrassed really easily though, so like, now I can't even say I'm embarrassed by it. I find it very funny. Sorry, I had to skip ahead a little bit because Matthew had to come and get dressed. Midnight Touch Liquid Bronzer. I love this so much. I posted a story about it the other day, and it was just me saying easily over and over again. Like, it works so easily, it goes on so easily, it blends so easily. I was like, bitch, how many times are you gonna say? But it really does blend really easily. Yeah, so besides that story though, like I said, I don't get embarrassed really easily. I can't even really think, besides like getting my period in the 6th grade and having it all over my pants and no one tell me. And even that, like, I'm not embarrassed by it now. Not that I'm bragging, because I do like stupid stuff all the time. but I've just found like ways to laugh at life. So I just find like when I do something that should be embarrassing, like other people probably be embarrassed by it, I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to tell so and so about this. Or I send a voice note to my best friend. This is the 3-in-1 palette. If you're super pale like me, you might want to check this out because as far as bronzer goes, this ends up working really well for my skin. Except I have like this huge cyst on my neck. I don't think it's like a regular pimple because I don't know if you should be doing this or not, so don't do what I do. But I was like putting heat on it all day yesterday, like hoping to like at least get it to like bust on its own so that way it wasn't as painful because it does hurt. Needless to say, that just made it like red and angry, so then I ended up just leaving it alone, and now I'm just leaving it alone. I did put some peroxide on it to like hopefully dry it out a little bit, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave her alone. That lady was mad. This is our transparent setting powder. It's just like a little puff I got from Amazon. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave her alone. And then my hair, I had to burn out the straightener and like my heated straightening brush, whatever you want to call it, that I got off of TikTok because I fell asleep with my headband on last night. Sorry, I had to like stop and restart my phone. I was trying to hit the record button and nothing was happening. It was like super random and weird. So this is just Dirty Rose. It's kind of like a neutral lip liner. And then this is Moneymaker. I love this color so much. Okay, I gotta get ready for work and pick out an outfit, so I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I gotta get ready for work and pick out an outfit, so I'll talk to you soon.